walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette.
All right, guys, welcome aboard. Let me make sure everyone's working here. Hope you guys are having a good day, great day. I know we got Memorial Day weekend coming up. We just had a Mother's Day not too long ago. Happy Mother's Day to everyone out there who's a mother. And also, why not the fathers, right? I mean, come on. I'm a father too, so. All right, here we go. What are we flying on today? It's a good question. We're actually going to be flying on the...
What's up?
Hey, what's up, Connor? What's going on? We're going to be leaving San Francisco shortly here in the Cessna C5 Mustang and headed to Los Angeles. I have not forgotten about you. I'm still working on a video for the 62, the Diamond 62. All right, let me jump inside this aircraft. It's about 54 minutes, I think it said, flight time. It might be a little bit faster though. We're gonna find out. Welcome aboard. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do a stream tonight, to be honest, but I don't know. I've been meaning to fly this Mustang for a while and I haven't done it yet, so I got some videos I gotta catch up on. And hey, why not? We're getting pretty close there, so.
Connor said, "All good, dude. I just love to see you fly and listen to the conversations."
Oh yeah, man,
Alex
I appreciate
Watson
that. Alex, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
What's your streaming schedule?
I don't really have one yet. I kind of just wing it right now because I'm currently at a new job where I'm trying to figure out what times I will have available before I make a solid schedule. But most of the time, I would say around this time. But next week I have to work nights, so it might be it might be a little bit lighter next week. I might only do it on the weekend. I also should be doing a couple this weekend as well. But for the most part, I try to do it around either 7 or 9 o'clock, Monday through Friday, and at least once on the weekend. But I don't have a set schedule. I'm gonna have to make one eventually. I just try to get it in when I can. Alright, I got this livery for free. I thought it was pretty nice. We're gonna basically be doing a sunset flight here down to Los Angeles. We gotta bring this
Alex
Cessna
Watson
Mustang down there.
said, "I work 6 days a week, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'd try to do it a little bit later if that's good, you know. If not, you can always catch it on the following day. It posts live on
Connor said,
on YouTube.
a jet today.
Yeah, we're gonna be flying a jet to save a little bit of time. We're probably gonna be flying into the night here, as we're on the West Coast today. We're going 293 miles down to Los Angeles there. All right, let's go ahead and jump inside and get this thing started up. They've redone this a few times. They upgraded it. It used to be really hard to see the lettering here, and they colorized the panel and made it more 3D looking. So they did a pretty good job on this aircraft, updating it. And I'm really happy with this product. I'm hoping that they continue to keep on updating it because it is a very cool
San Francisco ground, Liberty
product to
757
use.
IFR to Los Angeles, ready to copy.
I really like it. All right, let's we gotta move these throttles from underneath here to start up the aircraft, where the engine cutoff is, or they won't start up. All right, let me turn on the avionics here. There we are. We already got our flight plan put in, so we don't have to worry about that tonight. And welcome aboard, everybody. Let's go ahead. This automatically has the landing lights on, even though they're not actually on. This is on, that's off. I don't know why that is. So we'll go ahead and put the navigational lights on here and the beacon light before we start up the engine and let the people know We're going to be starting up the aircraft. Just going to show you this. It's pretty cool, automated. I like that. Alright, let's close the door up here. Everybody's loaded. Alright, let's start this plane up. I really like the way this sounds too. They did in my opinion, they did a pretty good job with the sound quality of the aircraft. Alright. Start up the aircraft. I think you have. Oh no, these are supposed to be on normal. These are the engines running up there. Oh, that one's still stabilizing, I guess. ITT's coming up on the second engine. Alright. Set the altimeter. Make sure real weather is on, or real time is on. Okay. Alright, cool. Let's get our clearance, see what they want us to climb up to.
San Francisco ground, Liberty
7,000 feet for initial climb out.
Liberty 757 taxi to and hold short of runway 19er left using taxiway Charlie Echo Victor cross runway 19er right Victor cross runway 19er left Victor
Let's see
Lima.
if this works on the
Contact
Alpha
tower
Bravo. Oh yeah, it does.
120.5 when ready.
Oh, that's great.
Air Canada 76 Street, continue taxi.
Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and turn the taxi light on.
Left using taxiway Charlie Echo
We're
Victor,
good to
cross
go. We
runway
can actually
19er right Victor cross runway 19er left Victor Lima Liberty 757.
start our departure here. Take our brake off.
Roger,
And,
Air Canada 76 Street.
Oops. There we go. Alright. Turn back around here. All right. What do you guys think of this aircraft, this Cessna Mustang? It's going to be a nice sunset flight. It's actually pretty clear skies today. Pretty good. You got this little iPad that works pretty good. It has red carpet treatment. You can put people inside the aircraft if you want to. We can always take passengers. We got red carpet treatment, but today I think we'll just chill, flying with a couple of us. This plane handles very good on the ground as well too. They really did a great job with this aircraft. They made it more stable. In the air, it used to be a little bit looser, but it felt great. I mean, it worked perfectly. But they really tightened it up. They did in my opinion, they did a fantastic job with this aircraft. Change this ICD to GPS, otherwise it won't catch the navigational. So down here, I don't know if you guys can see this, there is a IC or CDI. If you click on that, it will change to localizer 1 or 2 or GPS. You want to put it on GPS, so the flight plan here, you'll be able to follow the navigational course if you turn on Flight Director, and then you can turn on, where is it? Nav, right there. Okay. And that will follow the course. We're stuck in something here. A little bit of a, I guess, there's some hills on some of these airports. Alright, we're finally leaving San Francisco. We've been over here for a couple days. In the Cessna Mustang. We do have to put one notch of flaps down shortly here, but once we get to the end of the taxi, I'll do it. Look to the left. Look to the right.
Florence Serafina Eloise Nash said, City of San Francisco is named after Saint Francis of Assisi, and the city of Los Angeles is named after the Spanish words meaning the angels.
Ah, little history lesson here. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. That's nice to know. I don't know what's going on with this. I'm having... There's like hills over here for some reason when you stop taxiing. Alright, so the city of San Francisco is named after Saint Francis. That's pretty cool. Yeah, a little history. I like the history. That's nice to know. Appreciate that. There's a generic on final there. Hold short. 19 left is what we'll be taking off at.
San Francisco Tower Liberty
There's a
757
plane coming in
ready
on
for
final.
departure. Runway 19er left IFR to Los Angeles.
Liberty 757 altimeter 29er decimal 84 wind 197 at 11. Cleared for takeoff runway 19er left.
Okay. He must be on the opposite end of us.
Cleared for takeoff runway 19er left Liberty 757.
Yeah, you see, I don't know what's going on with that.
San Francisco Tower, generic November 716 Alpha Victor at runway 19er right ready for departure IFR to Chandler.
Alex Watson said, when are you going to fly the Mad Dog?
Oh, yeah, man. I should have done that tonight. I didn't think about it. I forgot, man. I should have done that. I need some time. I'll probably do it this weekend. So that way I can plan a flight out, because that takes a lot of time to put in the FMC and all that. I could probably do it this time, sometime this week, for sure. Alright, here we go. Power set.
Generic November 716 Alpha Victor altimeter
70 knots.
decimal 84 wind 197 at 11. Traffic
It's already 110 right there.
Caution the
Pull
taking
back
off
slow.
runway 19er. Cleared for
It's
takeoff
positive
runway
rate today.
21 decimal 8 generic 578. United Niner 27 number 2 for landing. Follow the generic on final. Wind 197 at 11. Clear to land runway 19er right. 2757 contact departure runway 357.
Thumbnail. Sorry. Gotta love that plane though, huh? Looks nice. Leaving San Francisco.
Liberty 757. Liberty 757 is at 2,400 feet, climbing 7,000 feet.
Alright, let's go ahead and engage our autopilot here.
Connor said, gonna be way faster than yesterday.
Yeah. For sure it is. Let me see here. Hopefully. I mean, we're already in the air, so that's a way better start, right? put heading mode on for a
Liberty
second here.
757 have the generic in sight.
Okay. Just gotta get back on course here. So we're just correcting for navigational mode here when we're climbing up 7,000 feet, climbing about 12,000 feet per minute right now. Doing about 280 knots. Beautiful area over here in San Francisco. We'll be flying down the coast, so we'll have a pretty good amount. We'll have a pretty good amount of sunlight as we fly south. Since we're on the west coast, we'll keep the light until there's no light left, I guess. If that makes any sense.
Departure Liberty 757 would like to
Yeah,
change
Alex,
destination
we'll
to
definitely
Los
fly the
Angeles.
Mad Dog coming up this weekend, and we'll do a flight with the Diamond as well.
757 cleared to Los Angeles Airport as filed. Squawk 0524.
Liberty 757, read that correct. Radar contact 5,400 feet. Altimeter 29.84. Continue to decot turning and following heading 080. Resume on navigation climb and maintain 11,000 feet.
Alright, climb, maintain 11,000.
Connor
Generic 6
said,
Alpha Victor traffic is
watching your streams has been put into my daily routine.
Oh yeah? I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for the support.
Continue to decot turning
Awesome.
and
I'm
following
glad you're
heading
enjoying them.
080.
Thank you so
Resume on
much.
navigation climb and maintain 11,000 feet Liberty 757.
Alright, here we go. I'm going to be putting up my secondary camera soon too, so you can see the flight controls. I had it up before, but I don't have a long enough wire, so I have to get one. But yeah, I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, the Mad Dog is going to be fun flight, man. It just takes a little bit of planning because you got to put in all the FMC, and then sometimes that plane has glitches. It's been working really good since they updated it though. But yeah, I'll definitely do. I should fly the Mad Dog more often, to be honest with you. That plane, it's strange. It's almost like I love it so much that I don't want to fly it. If that makes any sense, I don't know. I don't know if I'm making sense with that, but basically, I don't know. I really love that plane. It's really fun plane to fly. And the cool thing is the cockpit is super quiet. So when you stream with it, you can really have good conversations and talk because, you know, it's so noisy in the back. But, oh, by the way, I saw the Mad Dog 83
Connor
taking off.
said,
I got some videos coming
yeah,
out
I remember
this
looking
week.
at old vids and was wondering why you stopped using the secondary camera.
Not on purpose. It's because when I lived in Florida, I moved here. I moved my stream deck and all the setup that I have into a different area, so I didn't have any place to properly mount the camera with a long enough cord. The other cord I had was perfect for that because I had my computer on the other side, and there was like a shelf behind me in the other closet that I used to use for streaming in Florida. But here in Texas, I had to set up a different way. So now I got to mount that camera and I got to run a longer cord. But I didn't have the cord yet, so I got to go when I have some free time from work to go pick up a cord and do that. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely mount the secondary camera again soon. I miss that. I like that a lot. I think it makes it a little bit better, and it also shows you like what I'm doing for the landing. Oops, I just realized I pulled back the power by accident there. This also has a flight level change mode, which works very well as well. This is non-functioning down here, except for this for the map. Like, it will show on the map here. For different
119er
things.
decimal 475.
And I think
Liberty
that,
757.
does that zoom in or this?
Oakland Center Liberty 757 is at
Oh,
9,500
yeah,
feet,
this
climbing
shows
11,000 feet.
a lot more information too.
Liberty 757 Oakland Center altimeter 29.85.
29.85. Altitude 18,000 is off right now. Okay. So yeah, that thing has a bunch of different things that you can see on there as well. This plane is relatively easy to fly for the most part. That's our route for today, right down the coast. So we'll be staying right over California. Our climb maintain 11,000 feet. We're almost at 11,000, so we can turn off the landing lights. Even though when I turn them on, it looks like they go up.
Connor said, how fast can it go?
This thing, I don't know, not too fast. It's like, probably like, let's find out, I guess. I think it goes about, I would say 220, you could probably get it to. But it keeps the speed up, even if you gain altitude. This thing does a pretty good job of keeping the speed up. It's not going to take too long because depending on the altitude they give us. Let's see. So far they only told us to go to 11,000 feet. And now we're increasing our airspeed. So if we stay at 11,000 feet, we could be there in no time. I don't know what our cruise altitude is for today. We'll find out. If they don't give us any further information for climb, I think we'll be all right at 11,000 feet. I think we'll probably stay at, since we're only going down to Los Angeles here. I just put in full power here. Let's see. So at 250 knots, let's see, I'll do about 80 on the N1 and N2. And about 233 to 240. I mean, you could probably even push it up to around 250 if you want before you get into the yellow. You know, especially at this lower altitude, we're going to be there in no time, really. It's pretty cool, this plane.
Liberty 757 contact Oakland Center on 127.45. Good day.
12745. Good
Going to
day.
127.8 Southwest 3575.
Not everything works on it, but
127.45 Liberty 757. Oakland Center
Anti-skid.
Liberty 757, 11,000 feet.
Liberty 757 Oakland Center altimeter 29.84. Continue to Misen as planned.
2984.
Southwest 2626 climb and maintain flight level 200. Keep speed not above 270 knots.
Fuel pumps are off on
Southwest
this one.
2297 climb and maintain 10,000 feet. United 1174, you are tree 2
I think you
miles
need them
southeast.
on. Is there a checklist with this? No. There might be a checklist in this little one. Oh, whoa. Check this out. More wings. Just kidding. That's storage. I don't think that's weird that it doesn't have any effect on the flight characteristics. I think that would have crashed me if it was any other thing. Who would have guessed? I didn't know you could fly with that open. I don't think that's recommended. That thing would probably rip off and really be a big problem if we did that in real life. What is it? Oh, that's the checklist. Oh, it has a paper checklist. This is pretty cool. I like this. That's kind of it's probably realistic too, right? Pilots, switch off radio. Let's see. Shut down. Let's shut down before landing. There's switch off seatbelt signs. Passenger safety. Landing lights are on. Landing gear is down. Flaps. Check 0 G's. And the yaw damper is off. Actually, I flew with the yaw damper on today. on takeoff too, which was probably not what you want to do.
Connor said, "Wow, the speed picked up."
Yeah, we're doing good now. Doing about 237 or 36 knots, which isn't bad. I mean, we're going on 263 nautical miles here to Los Angeles, south of San Francisco, but really it's not that long of a flight. I think we'll be there in no time, to be honest with you. Oops, what the heck did I do here? Oh, here it is. Okay. That's, I think, your radar for your weather, which it says it's off, but I don't know why it would be off. Where's our flight plan at? Oh, there it is.
Southwest 2117 descend and maintain 5,000 feet.
Connor said, "I'll join back in a few minutes. If not, have a good night. I have to study bike."
Okay, no problem. I'll talk to you later. Good luck with your studying. Bye-bye.
You are 25 miles
Let's
southeast.
see here.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors. Visual runway 12 left approach.
Should be able to dial it back here. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, we got a little bit of a ways to go here, I guess.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors. Visual runway 12 left approach southwest 2117.
I like this livery though. It's very nice.
Frontier flight 3770 heavy contact Oakland Center on 126.85. Good day. Delta 955. Keep speed not above 240 knots. Southwest 2159 climb and maintain flight level 270.
Let's go sit
Keep
down in
speed
the
not
back
above
here.
240 knots. Delta
Hang out in the
955.
back.
Oakland Center, generic November 604 Sierra Golf is passing 8,400 feet, climbing 9,000 feet.
Like the rich people.
Delta 955
Yes,
contact
cool, huh?
Oakland Center on 126.85. Good day. Generic November 60 for Sierra Golf Oakland Center altimeter.
I don't know if anybody ever watches
Continue to Sierra November Sierra as planned.
Steve-O from Jackass. You know, that guy was talking about on his podcast recently that he has been on one of these
Southwest
in
2117
Australia,
contact NorCal approach
which
on
is super cool. And he said he
120.1.
liked it a lot.
Good day.
I just thought that was interesting that he's talking about the Cessna Mustang and flying on it, and said it was like a really nice, cool aircraft and he really liked it. I've never been on one, but I've seen them multiple times. I've actually seen a couple of them recently at the airport that we do plane spotting at. They are super cool, super nice aircrafts. I like them.
Going to 120.1 Southwest 2117.
Man, it's getting hot in this computer
Climb
room.
and maintain flight level 290 Southwest 27908.
This is a nice flight though. Imagine sitting on this plane, just chilling. See what's going on out the window. See the engine there. Beautiful day to fly. It's always nice over Los Angeles area with the clouds and everything.
Climb and maintain flight level 310
a nice aircraft, though. I really like it. They have this thing that you can move around if you want for, I guess, like sun shade or whatever. But for the most part, I don't use it. I mean, I think some of these actually work where they block the sun. I don't know about this one, though. I do like this one. I would have to say this is like one of the funner ones to fly. This plane, before they did the update, it used to burn a lot of fuel. I'm wondering, I only have 50% of fuel on board, which I only have 43 of left from San Francisco. We're headed to Los Angeles. I'm curious to see if we'll be okay with fuel, because I know from previous experience this thing burns fuel pretty good. So we're looking okay so far, but I didn't bring a lot of fuel on board just because we're only going 200, you know, I think it was like 240 miles or something like that, not too far. So we're gonna see. It said it would make it on the range of what it was calculating, but we're gonna find out. Hopefully we don't have to make, you know, a pit stop for fuel. I had that happen in this aircraft on a stream one time. I seen all those things out there. I was like, what is that? Oh, I guess it's like type of electrical thing. There's a Southwest Airlines 9,100 feet in front of us. I don't know where he's going. Maybe he's headed to LAX, but he's so low. I don't get that. He's got to be landing somewhere down there. Oh, he's probably going to that airport. Oh, I see him. He's in sight. He's right here. It's a Southwest Airline 2565.
Southwest 2565 traffic is 6 o'clock per mile at 11,100 feet.
That's us.
Report them in sight. United 2129er contact Oakland Center on 126.9er. Good day. Southwest 2565 have the insight.
So far, so good.
126.9er, United 2129er.
It's beautiful up here today.
Level 310 generic for Sierra Golf. Climb and maintain flight level 370 Southwest 27908.
We're making our way down pretty good.
121.25 for Southwest 2149er.
Let's see where we're at here. Our next waypoint is there. Where is it showing here? $35 miles.
Southwest 2159er.
That's the cool thing. Gives you information of your next waypoint.
United 1118 climb and maintain flight level 270. Keep speed not above 270 knots. Southwest 27908 contact Oakland Center on 126.9er. Good day. Southwest 2565 contact Oakland Center on 126.9er.
All the clouds were behind us. Looks like it's all clear skies here.
Climb and maintain flight level
We're getting out of the
270.
clouds.
Keep speed not above 270 knots. United 1118.
It's gonna wind up turning into a night flight, huh?
126.9 southwest.
There's Southwest down there. 900.
Liberty 757 contact Oakland Center on
He's going to LAX though. Why is he at 9,100 feet? I don't get that.
126.9 for Liberty 757.
He's did he take off from
Oakland
there?
Center,
Or
Liberty
he's trying to land there.
711,000 feet.
Liberty 757 Oakland Center.
Oh, now he's climbing. What the heck? Where's that guy doing? Am I crazy or what? That guy said he was going to LAX, but he just was right over here. What is that? A helicopter? It says it's a Southwest Airlines.
Liberty 757 traffic is 9 o'clock 3 miles at 9,600 feet generic.
Yeah, I see him.
Report them in sight. Southwest 578 contact Oakland Center on 127.45.
He's already at 10,000 feet. He's climbing like insane.
Liberty 757 have the traffic.
Southwest 2565 contact Oakland
Now
Center
he's
on
leveling off?
127.45. Good day.
What the heck?
Southwest 2004
what
descend
the
and
guy's
maintain
doing.
flight level 340.
Los Angeles is coming up
127.45
shortly.
Southwest 2565. Oakland Center,
gonna be a
generic
minute,
November
I think.
604 Sierra Golf is at flight level 300, climbing flight level
Should
310.
be off on fuel.
Generic November 604 Sierra Golf, Center, continue to engage on the as-planned. Airline flight 873 contact Oakland Center on 127.45. Good day. Descend and maintain flight level 340 Southwest 2004.
I don't think we need those.
127.45
Windshield heat
with
should be
Skywest
on.
flight 873.
We're not even in any icing
127.45
conditions
for
though.
Southwest 578. United 2129er traffic is 10 o'clock 4 miles at flight level
Oh, that's
340
the
generic.
seatbelt sign. Okay.
Report them in sight.
I didn't know they had one.
Southwest 2004 traffic is 8 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 330 generic. Report them in sight.
Alright. Is that better?
United 2129er have the generic in sight.
There you go. Alright, we're just chilling out on the Cessna Mustang, flying out of San Francisco down to Los Angeles. Short.
Southwest 2004
Should be like a
descend and
relatively
maintain
short
flight
flight,
level 220.
really. I mean, nothing too crazy. Let's see.
Descend and maintain flight level 220 Southwest 2004.
This, just checking those radar. Let's see what the weather condition is at Los Angeles. I think it's going to be alright. Let me see. What's the weather in Los Angeles? 61, partly cloudy, 0% chance of rain. Not bad. Altimeter is 29.90. Visibility 14 miles. Feels like it's 60. 81% humid. Winds are gusting at 5 from the southwest. Okay. That's not bad. Pretty calm, relatively calm night for the Cessna Mustang, which is nice because this is a very light aircraft, so it's gonna be able to really, I think we can grease it right down to the ground, hopefully. I say that now, but you never know. I always say that, and then something doesn't happen. I'm going to go get a bottle of water while we're relaxing and enjoying our flight here down to Los Angeles out of San Francisco. I hope you guys are enjoying your night as well, as we are coming already to Wednesday. We're getting there, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting there. After Wednesday is Thursday, and after Thursday, it's Friday, which is nice. It's going to be, some people have a 4-day weekend, some people have a 3-day weekend. I have a 3-day weekend, which is pretty cool. I feel like very happy about that. And I get paid for Monday, which is fantastic. So, yeah, all good things, man. We're going to be able to do some streaming this weekend, I believe so. I don't think anything's going on with my family. I don't know if I do have some things I have to do this weekend, but nothing too crazy. I'll still be able to stream later at night, I believe so. So that'll be fun. It'll be a fun time this weekend. Hopefully we can, get the Mad Dog up in the air and the 62. I might even try to do the 62 if I have some time tomorrow. Do a flight with that. I was trying to stream. I was thinking about streaming yesterday, but even today, I kind of got a little bit lazy, to be honest with you. I should have jumped on the stream, but I just, some days I get home from work, and I want to stream, and I have the intentions to, and then I just get lazy and tired, and I'm like, oh my god, dude. And if I feel like that, I usually don't stream, just because I don't want to be too boring on the stream either, and just be sitting here like, half asleep. So on those days, I try to just, feel it out, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm going to be kind of sleepy or tired, I figured, it's going to be boring for everybody anyway, so I might as well just not fly that night and wait until I'm ready to enjoy another flight, you know what I mean? I'm sure you guys understand. Everybody has a lot to do in life, but you guys are my #1 priority, obviously. And I'm really happy that you guys are enjoying these videos. Thank you so much for watching them and enjoying them. It really means a lot to me. If you're a new subscriber to our Aviation Enthusiast channel, we fly from different places on the live stream. We do short videos for plane spotting, and we'll be doing video vlogs, and we do also reviews of different aircrafts for the Microsoft Flight Sim, and we'll probably be doing actual aircraft reviews of aircrafts eventually, someday. I might try some new things on YouTube soon, and I might even open up a secondary channel just to try out some ideas I have and see how it goes. I'm gonna see, because I don't have too many channels. Maybe I can categorize. I gotta speak to some people about that and find out, like, what the best option is for that. That's one thing I don't understand about the Cessna Mustang. I have the landing lights off, but they're still showing on, which is, let's see, taxi light is, yeah.
United 2129er traffic is 1 o'clock 4 miles at flight level tree 60 generic. Report them in sight.
Wing light, oh cool, okay.
Southwest 2004 descend and maintain flight level 280. United 2129er contact Oakland Center on 128.7. Good day.
Got a wing light right there for the booth. Check for de-icing. Although there's no de-icing right now. I mean, but if you want a little bit of light on the wing, that's what this light is right here. It says de-ice light. That's usually just to check if you need to inflate the boot or warm up the leading edge of the wing there to get some of the ice off if you run into any kind of icy conditions with this aircraft. Pretty cool. 168 miles to go to Los Angeles here. Making our way pretty good, pretty quick. Guessing we're going to be just kind of cruising here at 11,000 feet, which ain't bad. We don't got too much more to go. I mean, if you can see here, just basically going down, back out over the ocean, and then coming in for a landing there. I believe it's, man, I can't remember what did I pick for the, let's see. I don't know if this is going to show the, nah, it's not. I forget what runway I picked. I have a VNAV, or RNAV. Is it? Yeah, RNAV approach on from Los Angeles. Well, I mean, when we get closer, we'll pick whatever runway makes sense if we need to change it, depending on what ATC tells us. So far, so good. Not bad at all. I don't think we'll really have to do too much with the altitude for a while. Alright, yeah, let me go get a bottle of water so I don't sweat to death in my heater of this closet from streaming. Hope you guys are okay. Just keep an eye on the aircraft. You guys are my co-pilots. Make sure ATC doesn't have any issues with us. And also, I made a video for the Coronado updates. Somewhat, they did a lot of updates to the Coronado. It's not bad, but man, I'm telling you, after flying the Jets flight, I did the Jets flight, and then I did the Coronado. I don't know, man. That Jets flight, I really love it. If it wasn't so slow, I would fly it more often, to be honest. I'll be back.
Descend and maintain flight level 360 Southwest 468. Southwest 3444 traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 340 generic. Report them in sight. American 902 traffic is 9 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 360 generic. Report them in sight. Southwest 3444 traffic in sight. Southwest 2307 climb and maintain flight level 370. American 902 descend and maintain flight level 220.
Okay.
Climb and maintain flight level 370 Southwest 2307.
We're doing good.
Descend and maintain flight level 220.
We got some
American
waters
902.
and some zero sugar Gatorade on board for anybody who's thirsty tonight. Please go ahead, feel free to take one. They're right here in the back.
Southwest 468 descend and
keep
maintain
them
flight level 240.
right. Well, we're not using the toilet for pooping. We put the ice in there in our drinks. No, I'm just joking. That would be so gross.
128.7 Liberty 757.
All right.
Oakland Center Liberty 757 11,000 feet.
Oakland Center, 11,000 feet. Checking in.
757 Oakland Center altimeter 29.82.
2982. Since we're down here low, 11,000 feet for our flight, they're giving us altimeter readings. It's a beautiful sunset flight down the coast of good old Los Angeles.
Southwest 2307, flight level 370. Southwest 2307, Oakland Center. Continue to RDHOT as
17
planned.
miles to our next waypoint here.
Southwest 2307 traffic is 8 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 370 generic. Report them in sight. Oakland Center, Southwest 3444, flight level 370. Southwest 3444, Oakland Center. Continue to Foxtrot Lima Whiskey as planned. Southwest 2307 has the traffic. Southwest 3444
I don't see our
traffic
top
is
of
2
descent,
o'clock 3
but
miles at
probably.
flight level 370
Oh yeah, there it
generic.
is, top of descent.
Report them in sight.
So
Oakland
this
Center,
green right
Southwest
here
1509er, flight
is
level 400.
this is your
Southwest
GPS,
1509er, Oakland Center.
which
Continue to Alpha
your
Victor Echo
GPS
as
is
planned.
in what your nav button here. So if you have a flight plan here and you have this lit up,
Southwest 3444,
it will
have a generic in sight.
follow your GPS, which is why it's indicating green on autopilot. So you got GPS autopilot on, which is AP autopilot, YD's yaw damper, and altitude hold at 11,000 feet right now, which is what we're showing here. And over here shows ETA is 2 minutes. We're 9 miles for our next waypoint. We're doing 236 knots. And we're doing pretty good. That's us right there. And we're just cruising along.
Los Angeles Center Liberty 75711.
No issues. No issues.
Liberty 757 Los Angeles Center altimeter 29.82. Continue to Alpha Victor Echo as planned.
I don't remember these lighting up before. Kind of curious to see what they do. I didn't realize that they were here. I wonder what that does. I'm unfamiliar with these buttons, to be honest. I have no idea what they do. But I'm super curious. I want to press them, but I don't want to screw up our flight. Only 133 miles away from Los Angeles. You'll be able to see it coming in. It will get brighter and brighter. A lot of real estate there.
769er climb to maintain flight level 360. Skywest 3411 contact Oakland Center 11287. Climb and maintain flight level 360 Air China 769er. 128.7 for Skywest 3411. Los Angeles Center Southwest 2307 flight level 370. Southwest 2307 Los Angeles Center. Continue to RDHOT as planned. Southwest 2307 traffic is 8 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 370 generic. Report them in sight. Los Angeles Center, Southwest 3444 flight level 370. Los Angeles Center, Southwest 1509er flight level 400. Southwest 1509er Los Angeles Center, continue to Alpha Victor Echo as planned.
Mike Coffee said, "Hey, just got in eating dinner and don't push the purple button that's self-destruct and once pressed no turn ing back."
What's going on, man? Welcome aboard. Mike Coffee in the house. Yeah, enjoying your dinner? Yeah, man, I'm trying not to press buttons, even though I really have an instinct that I want to, but I'll try not to. I'm going to stay away from pushing buttons. As you've seen in the past, anytime I pushed a button, I got myself in big trouble. So I think I'll leave it alone until I understand what it does. Unless it gets extremely boring, then I'll just have to go ahead and press it for entertainment value.
Descend and maintain flight level 240 generic for Sierra Golf.
This plane actually is going faster than I thought. It's not bad. This plane is really nice. We're gonna be landing in a night flight, I guess. We basically got a beautiful sunset behind us. We're over California, out of San Diego to Los Angeles. And we're almost there. 120 miles to go, or nautical miles, or whatever you want to say. I don't know why I always say nautical miles. I think it's just because that's what they tell us. You know, NM is nautical miles, so I just say that. I don't know. I don't really know what the difference is between nautical miles and regular miles. I guess in the air.
Generic for Sierra Golf contact Los Angeles Center on 119.05. Good day.
Maybe I should just say
118
118 NA.
127.1.
Maybe that I should just abbreviate it like they do.
119.05 for generic for Sierra Golf.
Going to
Butter,
127.1
yeah, definitely butter.
757.
I'll be able to butter this one too. I
Los
think
Angeles
so.
Center Liberty 757.
Very nice. Yeah, he did a great job on that landing.
Liberty 757 Los
He
Angeles
did.
Center altimeter 29.81. Continue to DERBB as planned. SkyWest 4880
Mike Coffee
and maintain flight level
said,
340.
nautical is less than mph.
Oh yeah? Okay. I didn't know that. What's how much less is it, you think? Like a lot less, or let's check. Nautical miles versus mph. Let's see what they found on the internet. Maybe they didn't find nothing because they didn't understand my nonsense. Nautical miles versus mph.
Los Angeles Center Southwest 1509er is passing flight level 390, descending flight level 270.
Is there a calculator?
Southwest 1509er Los Angeles Center. Continue to DERBB.
Let's try to
as
figure this
planned.
out. 1 nautical mile per hour is
Los Angeles Center Southwest
1.515.
29er to flight level 360.
Okay. How many? Okay, this is what I need. All right, so
Continue to hook as planned.
this says speed
SkyWest
equipped to
488
1
and maintain flight level
nautical mile
310.
per hour exceeds 1.852 kilometers, approximately 1.151 miles per hour, or 0.514 ms. That doesn't really help me. Huh. There's gotta be a calculator where we can calculate this, right?
WestJet 169
Knots to miles per hour. Yeah, maybe that will help us. Let's see. Alright, so 105. Oh, okay. Wait a second. So let me see something. How fast are we going? These are knots, right? So we're going 234 knots, which equals, we're doing 269 miles an hour ground speed, right? Or about 280. Is that what this is? I think that's your ground speed, right? So we're doing about 281 miles an hour on the ground and 40 knots, which is, yeah, that's about right, I guess, right? But here it says it's a little bit off, I believe, in the aircraft, because it says it's about 234 would be 269.2824 miles per hour. So this is showing 81. 70. That's about 10 miles an hour discrepancy there. I guess it's close enough. I mean, this says we're going faster, which is great. That means we'll get to Los Angeles in no time. We'll probably be shooting a little slightly out towards the ocean and coming back in. Let's see, did they tell us anything yet? No.
Southwest.
Nothing yet. It's gonna get super busy over here as we get ready for our landing.
Mike Coffee said, ground speed is the accurate.
It is? Okay. Alright, so then if we're going by the ground speed aircraft, right? That's here, right? Or is that... Is this the ground speed?
Descend and maintain flight level 270 Southwest 2970.
I believe that's the ground speed. But ground speed should be about 270.
Mike Coffee said, TAS.
Is TAS ground speed?
Mike Coffee said, true airspeed.
But what's that mean? Like why? Like if it's showing 235 and it's showing 280, what's the true airspeed? What's that mean? How do you find ground speed? Pretty nice out here, huh? Heck yeah, they are.
Mike Coffee said, Ag GSDISTX time ID have to look it up.
Okay, no problem, no pressure, sorry.
Southwest 16907 climb and maintain flight level 400.
Just checking. Okay.
Descend and maintain flight level 290 Southwest 893.
I can't wait for you guys to see the MD-83 that I filmed landing. It looks awesome. I'm pretty sure you guys will like it, hopefully.
Generic tree pop in November climb and maintain flight level 190.
Alright. 84 miles out. I think we got a little bit of time. This plane descends fairly quickly as well and slows good, so should be alright. Hopefully.
Southwest 16907 climb and maintain flight level 400. Generic tree pop in November climb and maintain flight level 190.
Mike Coffee
Southwest
said,
2970 climb and
BRB.
maintain flight level 360.
Alright, no problem. No problem.
Southwest, climb and maintain flight level 360 Southwest 2970.
Just checking something here.
Generic tree pop in November descend and maintain 6,500 feet. Southwest 2970
Less
climb
than
and maintain flight level 360.
Oh yeah, let's see. Or something like 75 more miles to go.
Descend and maintain flight level 190 Southwest 1509er.
18 miles, 3 minutes out. All these other waypoints are pretty short.
Southwest 2970 descend and maintain flight level tree 60.
Mike Coffee said,
Southwest
okay done
2970
dist time equals ground speed.
60.
Okay. I'm not sure what that means. Is that like the equation to figure it? So, dust slash time equals ground speed? Oh, I think I know. Okay, okay.
Liberty 757 contact Los Angeles Center on 135.5. Good day.
That's
Connor
it.
said,
135.
yo WSG Mike and I'm back Liberty.
What's going
Mike
on?
Coffee
Southwest
Alright.
1509er
Said,
contact. Los Angeles
DIST
Center on
divide by time.
135.5.
Okay.
Good day.
Hey, welcome back, Connor. Okay, divide that by... Oh my god, yeah. I just broke my brain. I don't know. I have to... I gotta figure that out. I'm gonna look it up later on. 65 miles out. Almost there. Almost there. We're pretty much going to be on our... I think our top of descent should be coming up soon here. It's right there after FIM. And we got about 7 miles left to hit our next waypoint. 1 minute and 36 seconds. I love that this gives you ETA times.
Connor said, oh math my favorite in school. What's you guys' favorite subject when you guys were in school?
I like math, man. I was pretty good at it. I just, I think my worst subject, math was probably my funnest. I liked math. I was pretty good at that. But, man, my worst was when you had to sit around the classroom and
Mike
read.
Coffee said, free pilot training, everything you need, well most of it for aviation.
Yes. I need a lot of pilot training. I don't know what I'm doing half the time. I usually try to research from real world pilots or read flight books. But yeah, I still don't understand. The thing is, when you're switching through different aircrafts, especially in Microsoft Flight Sim, not all the systems work correctly, and they don't work like they should, so...
Connor said, you seem like you know a lot, dude. Mike Coffee
Thank you, man. I
said,
appreciate that. I try.
see the link and math, well you need math to figure out your load, right?
Oh, yeah.
Mike Coffee said, for truck driving and yes MFS 2020.
Oh, yeah. I'd rather do math on flying planes, though. But yeah, you do. You do need a lot of math, even in trucking, for weight and balance and all that stuff. And also, I used to pull fuel trucks, gas, and that is also very math, and you can't get that wrong. Because if you overfill a fuel tank, yeah, it's a big problem. So you definitely have to know what you're doing with that. Which actually kind of helps to understand fuel weight, balance, and aircraft systems as well, you know. Yeah, I mean, it's relatively easy for the most part. Remind me to take off the yaw damper. I gotta remember that. Sometimes I forget to take that off on this aircraft. But this thing is like, you know, flies like so beautifully. It's hard to tell if it's on or disengaged. We got some mountains we're going over right now. We're clearing them pretty good, 11,000 feet. Can't really see them. My landing lights are not on, but for some reason they show that they are. We'll be using them shortly.
Mike Coffee
We got a little bit of clouds.
said, "Yeah, I can see Liberty wearing a red flannel shirt and jeans and a baseball cap that might say STP.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I have a flannel shirt right behind me. I use it when I fly the TBM. You know, I feel like a mountain pilot with that aircraft. I like that plane.
Connor said,
Descend and maintain
LOL at
6,000
Mike
feet.
Coffee.
Expect ILS runway.
Yeah,
Right approach
yeah.
via Foxtrot India
Mike
Mike
Coffee will give
transition.
it to you
Clear
straight, man.
Foxtrot India Mike
That's why we
Liberty
like having him on the
757.
stream. He'll let you know what's up. We need that in this world. Let's see here. All right, let's put in 6,000 feet, and we'll start our descent into Los Angeles. Good old Los Angeles. I'm not going to descend too quick.
Mike Coffee said, "What I know about truck drivers isn't a lot and from the 70s LOL.
Yeah. Yeah, my uncle grew up doing the truck driving in the 70s, man, back when it was fun. I started when it just started getting boring and more regulations and rules, and then you had all the internet people trying to be cool doing truck driving just to film their truck, I don't know, and then say the same sayings of, oh, we keep America moving, blah, blah, blah. You know, I don't know. Nothing wrong with it. I mean, look, you know, it's a job like any other job. But, yeah. Some people get way too into it. I used to park behind, like when I did over the road and I drove, I used to park behind Targets and far away from truck stops, because the truckers, I didn't even really like, I mean, I like, some of the truckers were cool, but,
Mike
you know,
Coffee
majority of them
said,
complained way too much.
"And bear in the air, bet they don't say that anymore."
Oh yeah, no, they do. They do say bear. They don't say bear in the air, but they do say bear for sure. Yeah, they do. If you have a radio, especially in certain areas like in the country, out in like Georgia and Tennessee and stuff like that, there are some old school truckers still out there that will definitely give you a warning. And it's always good, especially in bad weather conditions. If you go out to Wyoming, you better have a radio, because, man, you can die out there easily. It's very dangerous, those roads. There's super high winds. If it's summertime, there can be tornadoes that spawn out of nowhere. Or, you know, just very severe weather. You know, ice storms, and you really got to know what you're doing out there. There's no room for error. I've been out there all the way to Salt Lake City, Utah, coming down those mountains. I had to bring energy drinks out to Utah one time. 42,000 pounds down a third grade mountain in Utah. Fun times. You know, it was a winter storm that just got over, so a little bit terrifying, but we made it.
Going to 128.5 Liberty 757.
I probably almost died a lot.
SoCal approach
But,
Liberty 757 is passing
still
10,000 feet, descending 6,000 feet.
Alright, this is the cool part about this aircraft. It gives you like a little marker to correct your vertical descent. We're keeping 2.4 and 0 knots up. We
Connor
should probably start slowing down.
said,
We're only 30 miles out.
what's the longest flight you've flown in MFS?
Longest flight? I don't know. I can check on my logs. But I think one time I tried to do a 24-hour
Mike
flight,
Coffee
and I think it was like about
said,
10 hours.
Ever do the Nitro Express? If I didn't keep my nerve, there wouldn't be that little town sorry old trucker song.
Nitro Express. Like, is it a town? Do you know what state it's in? I don't know if I did that, to be honest. I went through a lot of places, and I'm not 100% sure which ones I went through. There's so many. Pretty much, I've never been to Iowa. I've been to, or Washington. I've never been to Washington either. Oh, and also, well, I guess I've been
Mike
to
Coffee
California once.
Said, song about carrying explosives.
Oh, no, I did carry explosives for YRC when I was working there, but that was not over the road, that was just local. Yeah, I carried 1.1 explosives before. Yeah. I don't think it was anything like too crazy, but yeah, I carried, I mean, I did a lot of different hazmat. We used to carry barrels of pepper spray. Which was like not the pepper spray that you get sprayed with, it's the chemical that they use that's super potent that they put in to that pepper spray. And one time a guy on a forklift poked a hole in it, and we were all pepper sprayed for like the entire week that we had to come into work. It sucked because every time you come in there you'd be like crying and puking. It was not fun. There's always something going on. But yeah. Yeah, I've done, I never did explosives over the road. I brought Pepsi to places. I bought, during the pandemic, I was bringing toilet paper to New York and Connecticut and Rhode Island. And I was bringing hand sanitizer down to Florida, which was pretty crazy, man. I used to get through New York City in the truck, and there was no traffic. There was literally no one out on the road. It was like a ghost town. I've never seen it like that. I drove through New York City, and there was no one around. It was crazy. The only other time I ever seen New York like that was after 9/11. It's pretty wild when you're in the busiest place in the world and there's no one around. It makes it feel like surreal, you know, like there's an apocalyptic event or something. It's really, really crazy.
Descend and maintain 5,600 feet, Liberty 757.
All right, 5,600 feet. We're gonna turn on the landing light.
Mike Coffee said, over 18 tires that smoked and squealed. I had to ride her down and I couldn't jump free or there'd be a big hole where that little town used to be.
Yeah, I like that song. I haven't heard that in a minute, man. I wish I could play that without getting a copyright strike right now.
Descend and maintain 3,600 feet, Liberty 757.
Alright, 3,000. Yeah, you hear a lot of old school trucker songs out there on the road, man, and I like listening to that. Like, I don't know why, like, I mean, I grew up in Philly and New York, and then, but I'm a country boy at heart instead of driving. But you know, the cool thing is, like, those little towns in the middle of nowhere, those were always fascinating to me. It also shows, like, the kind of history of America and the economy, how beautiful those towns were in the center of, you know, it's just weird. Every place in America has a little, like, place with a court and a little park and a square area, and it has a little downtown section, very tiny, but you could just tell the economy was cool, and it was like mom and pop stores, and it was like that self-sustaining, like, little environment. But of course, you know, the bigger stores, Walmarts, Targets, came around and just sucked every last dime out of those. And the sad thing is when you drive through there in a truck and you see you know, there's still a couple stores that made it and they're doing okay. Like they're supported by the local people in the town. But there's a, you know, a majority of them are closed and it's just empty buildings. And it's like you could tell that it used to be like a hobby shop or a mom and pop store, and just, you know, it's really cool to see. It's almost like the history. Like, you know, you ever watch an old school movie with a kid looking in the window at a train set in a town, like a little town like that. That's the kind of towns you pass through in America sometimes, and it's super cool and super, it's somewhat sad in a way, because it's like, you know, those days are over now with all Jeff Bezos and all those guys taking all the business away.
Los Angeles Tower Liberty 757 inbound ILS runway 6 right approach.
6 right. Okay, so we're landing 6 right approach.
Cleared ILS runway 6 right approach. Liberty
It's kind of dark,
757.
man. We'll see the runway. I hope we can see it eventually.
Mike Coffee said, like those towns.
Yep. I really like them. You like them too? Those towns are the best, man. Usually got the nicest people there too. I mean, I think it's like, it's a real representative of American. You know, it's interesting because if you live in like a major city, and then like I learned about like, you know, one thing about truck driving is you know, when you live in a major city, you don't realize how like insignificant your goals in your life and all the things that, like, you know, it's just like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like I don't know. I think we need to lower our nose here. Are we like gonna pass the airport or something? Where is the airport? Are we in fog again? Oh, man, I think we are.
Cleared to
Okay.
land runway 6 right, Liberty 757.
I don't even see the runway. It's showing over here. Is that it? Oh yeah. Okay, 6 right. There's the runway here. Man, I gotta look here to see it. Navigation. Maybe down here. Yeah, those towns are nice, man. It's kind of sad that they're not there anymore. I really wish they were. Oh man, there's the runway. Holy moly. 6 right. Wow, we are way too high. I didn't see anything going on. That's alright. We're gonna have to just do a little bit of a steep approach here, I guess. Put down the flaps. Gear coming down. Okay. That can come off. The old that can come off. Alright, flaps full, gears down. Landing lights are on. 6 right approach. We got another aircraft in front of us here. Down. Let's roll out a little bit here. See what they want us to do next. Probably tell us, I guess. Alright. Vacate the runway. We made it down. Put the flaps up. Speed brakes can come back up. And, let's see. I think that should be a... Oh yeah, there we go. We'll follow that yellow line there. Vacate the runway.
Mike Coffee said, "Bam, good landing."
Thank you, appreciate that, Mike Coffee, appreciate it. Alright, let's see what the ground wants us to taxi to here.
Connor said, "Yup, good landing."
Thank you,
Los Angeles
Connor, I
ground
appreciate
Liberty
that.
757 taxi to parking. Taxiing to general aviation parking using taxiway Yankee Echo Delta 10 Delta Delta 9er Delta Delta 7 Liberty 757.
Okay. Alright, strobe lights can come off. Landing light off. Taxi light is on. Alright. Let's go taxi in for our parking. Hopefully they didn't park us too far away. Sometimes they park us a little bit too far, but this is Los Angeles, a little big. Welcome to Los Angeles, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you for flying with me tonight. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this flight. Consider subscribing to the channel if you didn't already. Look at that. Generic is cutting us off there. We'll follow Generic in there. Kind of gotta give him a little bit of a leeway, huh? He doesn't care about the little guys. All right. Oh yeah, that's true. I should say that too.
Mike Coffee said, "I liked and subscribed."
Awesome,
Connor
thank you.
said, "Yup."
Connor, thank you. Appreciate it, you guys. Thank you for everybody who's watched tonight and came along for the ride. Hope you guys enjoyed my nonsensical stories, and it was good hanging out with you guys again. I'm liking our new crew that we're doing streams with. It's always fun. I got to get on that. What's it called? Not Patreon.
Connor said, "Will you fly tomorrow?"
Yeah, I should be. Yep. Yeah. As I'm pretty sure I will. I'll probably be on. Well, it depends on when my daughter falls asleep, but I'm gonna try to be on here around 7 or 8 o'clock if I can.
Connor said, "Do you know what time?" Connor said, "Okay."
Yeah, it should be about 7 or 8 o'clock. I'll try to keep it a little bit earlier so we don't stay up too late. It looks like it's raining out here. Something's going on with this runway at all these different airports. I'm not sure if it's a glitch in Microsoft or it's my aircraft, but this isn't the first time this happened. This is kind of interesting.
Mike Coffee said, 7 or 8 what time zone? I'm in the west.
Oh, I'm sorry. That is, I think I'm in Midwest time zone. Right now it's 11 o'clock right now where
said,
I'm at.
"What time is it for you guys?"
Right now it's 11. I keep forgetting because I was on the East Coast before, and it's 12 o'clock there. But here it's 11. It's 11 o'clock where I'm at. Dude, there's something up with these runways. Some kind of glitch. Unless I got
Connor
a flat tire. I don't know.
said, "It's 12:06 a.m. for me."
Oh, you're on the East Coast. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I used to be on the East Coast. I used to... Damn, that's late. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I'll try to do it earlier.
Mike Coffee said, Texas 2 HRS ahead. Mike Coffee said,
Okay.
of me.
Okay. 2 hours ahead. Okay.
Connor said, no problem Liberty, it's worth it.
Oh, appreciate that, man. Thank you guys. There is something going on with this steering. I don't know what the heck is happening with this. I think I have a flat tire. Alright. There we go. Another successful flight, guys. Let's go ahead and shut her down here.
Mike Coffee said, big beef Texas ribs and horses and oil.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Can't go wrong with that. I went from Spanish Florida lifestyle to Texas and ribs and whatever they do out here. I'm not 100%
Connor
sure yet, but
said,
I guess we'll find
I
out.
ride horses.
Oh, yeah? Oh, nice, man. I'm actually I was talking to a guy about that I work with. His wife is a trainer of people to ride horses, and I want to get my daughter to do that. He said his daughter's already doing it. She's only 4. I thought that's a really cool thing to do. I've never rode on a horse, but I would definitely try it. It sounds like fun. It's pretty expensive to do. Alright, let's go ahead and shut down this aircraft here. I gotta kill the engines. These things here. You have to press these buttons underneath the cutoff, or they won't shut off the aircraft. So you gotta quiet quick. It's weird, it shuts it right off outside, but inside it's still on. Turn the anti-wing light off there. And all these other ones should be off. Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Another successful flight. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Thank you so much, Connor, Mike Coffee, and who else was on here?
Connor
Alex and
said, I've been riding for about 10 years.
And also,
Mike Coffee said,
nice. That's
only
awesome.
horse I ride would be a Mustang LOL with 4 wheels.
Oh yeah,
Connor
Mustang.
said, most of my life LOL.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That is awesome. That's a great hobby to have. Florence as well. Thank you so much, Florence.
Mike Coffee
Alex, Mike Coffee,
said,
Connor, all of you guys.
okay,
really
cheers, ya
appreciate it.
enjoyed the time.
You too. Thank you. Thank you. All right, guys. Well, until next time, Dust of Indica, God bless you guys, and I'll see you on the next stream. Peace. Thanks for watching. Bye now.
Connor said, same by Liberty by Mike. Mike Coffee said, Connor, smiley face, Liberty Flight Airplane said, thank you all.